so I typically don't smoke. But déjame, marico, piche puntas. Hey, but seriously though, I'm going through a major spiritual awakening, and I'm noticing something. I search the hearts of men often, as often as I search myself, because ultimately we are one as a species. So, but and this came from my vato, so I know it's the real deal. But so I encountered a lady, and this what let me know what power there is in the essence of righteousness. So I encountered a woman today, and I could tell that she was experiencing something. Something was fighting her. Something was eating at her spirit because she was not behaving like a typical woman in the essence of um, rationality or natural mannerisms. She spoke differently. She was behaving differently, belligerent, loud, gregarious, outrageous, um, picking, and it was towards me. Now, for a moment, it didn't bother me either way, but something in my spirit wouldn't allow me to be equally belligerent with this woman. She was old enough to have been a mother figure to me. You feel me? This lady was like 50 something. But so I noticed that something like a spirit or something was controlling this woman because she was just acting out and just being loud and just her spirit was crying. You ever met a person who don't know how to walk up to you and say, listen, my spirit is hurting. And I know you are a keeper of the light. And I don't know how to be right. So I was on my way out the door for where I was leaving. And I had given this lady some change or something. She asked for some change. And um, she was like, where you about to go? And I was like, I'm about to go get a peace of mind. No, literally, that's what I said. I'm about to go get a peace of mind or gather my thoughts, is what I said. And the woman seen me and heard me say that out loud. She was like, I know that's right. I know that's right. Not in a way, because, I don't play. But she was like, kind of like, tell me, what do you mean by gathering your thoughts? But she didn't say it in that way. She was like, I know that's right. If you black, you get it. But if you're not, you get it. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, I know that's right. Woo, woo, woo. And so on my way out the door, I was like, and I don't know, something in my spirit just told me to say whatever I said. Because I was like, sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to get your spirit and your thoughts right. Sometimes you have to get them together. And I said, the Most High God is the giver of good thoughts, gathering of good thoughts. And she was like, I was like, all my positive thoughts, all my good thoughts come from God. So she was like, well, give me $1. I said, well, is your heart right? I don't know where this came from. I said, is your heart right? Before she could even finish, give me $1. I was like, is your heart right? Do you mean well in your heart? Is your spirit right? I said, do you trust God for real? She said, yeah. But I could tell she was bullshit. But really, she probably surely did. But that wasn't necessarily. So, boom, I tell her, if so, you can get anything from, you can get whatever. When your heart is righteous, when you mean well, you are a receiver of all good things. And then I reached in my pocket and grabbed my wallet and gave her $1, although she was being ugly. That I could not have planned for. I could not have planned for because I know the enemy was using that lady. And when I seen that lady, I don't care how nasty she was being, I seen my auntie. You feel me? I seen my auntie, I seen my mama, I seen Annie and them when they get the, and you just have to. But I say all that to say, if it's a person in your life that is facetious randomly, speak peace to them. Speak peace to them. Because if it's you that they chose to do random bullshit to, excuse my French, if it's you, then it's something about you. They gotta teach them right from wrong, even if they your elder. That was my test. And I went along about my journey, but she followed me out the door. Not facetiously, but with love. My nigga, that blew my mind. And all of this took place before I was high, before I even went and got treated. Any of that, I just rolled it up, just lit it up. This whole situation been nothing happened. The interpretation was what it was, and I had already planned on speaking on it because I'm in tune with the natural currency and the natural flow of the universal energy. So whatever is taking place in my life in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because I am part of the chosen, is taking place. It's y'all life or someone's life as well. And boom, here go how I handled it. You know what I'm saying? Here go how I handled it. So I love y'all. Peace.